Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name's Finn and I make beats. It's been a while since I've messed around with the SP. I just did a live beat set, so I kind of want to get myself refamiliarized, if that's a word, with the SP-404 because I've been using a lot of different tools to make my beats over the past year or so. I got Koala, I got Ableton, I got MPC, and I got the SP. I haven't really been making beats on the SP. I just want to kind of just keep my skills sharp when it comes to making beats on this thing. You know, it's a little bit more of a challenge to make beats on this, so I just want to keep my brain sharp and just, you know, make some stuff on this and keep practicing, basically, make more beats.
Message.
So I already got a sample in here. Let's see if I remember how to do things. So we go to chop. I'm going to truncate the beginning. Zoom in. And then you go hold this, truncate. And what that's going to do is get rid of the front and the back that you don't need, basically. So then what I go chop, and then I do my lazy chop, just like I would do on any other machine. All right, so then what you want to do is press it down, assign to pad. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make sure all the chops are cleaned. Now you want to press it down, assign to pad. I just press mark, and then it'll do it sequentially. Then we wait, which is one of the, you know, not so great things about the SP-404. All right, so now I got my chops. What I want to do immediately, put them in a mute group. They're on bank A, so I'm going to put it in mute group A. And that just means they will cut each other off when I play them. And also I hold shift and gate, and then it'll put the gate on for the whole bank so that they will play right through and they'll cut each other off. So those are like kind of the two steps that you kind of have to do. So when you press remain and change the parameters in this pitch and speed menu, then it'll do it to the whole bank. And then how do we do this again? We go shift, tap tempo, sorry, and then we can get an idea of what it's going to sound like. Let's try it. So about 80, go pattern select, make a new pattern. Let's go, well, it's already at 80. Let's make this at least 4 bars to start. And I'm gonna actually keep the quantize off for this time. Usually I put it on for the samples, but let's just mess around. And then what I do, I go to the corresponding bank, which is F, and I load up some drum samples. Drums. Loading up some one shots. These are from Stolen Drums. Throw some of these in here or not. I probably won't use a lot of these, but just putting them in there just because, why not, right? So what I do, copy this pattern just because I know I'm gonna mess up. All right. So at this stage, what I like to do is actually do some gain staging. The sample always seems to seem a little bit too loud for my liking. So what I'm gonna actually do is just go back to the original bank, which is bank A, and I'm gonna go to pitch. I'm gonna play the beat actually first. And then I'm just going to hold remain while I adjust the volume. And then what I also want to do is remove the low end from the sample. So you have to, let me see if I remember how to do this. I think you go copy, and then you copy it, and then you press, is it pattern? Yeah, pattern select, and it's gonna ask you which samples you want to copy. Yeah, which samples to copy. So I'm gonna take all of them just because. Oh wait. Remain samples to copy. No, that's not it. Select samples first, which is these. And then I think it's where you want to put the sample. Yeah, so I'll put the sample here and see if that does it. Yeah, there's always a bunch of like button diving and menu diving, as it were. And I always just forget Okay, so that's the sample by itself. So now what you want to do, you want to process it. So I take the gate off, and then I can just mess around with my effects and resample it with the effects that I want on it. So for example, I'm going to do that just so that I can play a bass line on top of it. So you press resample. So now you have it on another pad. So what I also do is now I copy this, and then I select remain. So I select the samples that I want to keep, and I'm only taking the drums. So the sample only has the drum. So what I'll do is record this 4 bars. I'm going to turn this on just because it's just going to be the sample by itself. So I did it, but I forgot to have the gate off. So it's a lot thinner. That's because I want to actually play a bass line. So I'm going to go import, sample. Let's go sounds, because that's where my trusty bass sound is. So I'm importing the one shot of my bass sound. You hear it there. And then you have to hold shift, chromatic. All right, let's add the finishing touches, which is the 404 dust, if you will. So, you know, pretty simple, straightforward beat. Let's hear it from scratch. again, another beat on the SP-404 Mark II. Definitely don't use this as much as I used to. Still a very capable, dope machine. I use it for everything else besides making beats, which is like beat performances, audio interface, effects processing, things like that, videos, getting the audio from here straight to my computer. I'll plug my MPC into it and go and route it with the USB-C into my computer just to get the audio. It's an amazing beast of a machine. And, you don't even have to press save. I could turn this off right now and that beat will pop right back up. If you guys want to see more videos on the SP-404 Mark II, let me know. If you're new here, my name is Finn. I make beats. Peace.